when they ask you why, the answer's always going to be why not? Why not? We all failed before. We all felt pain, and we also overcame adversity. Everybody loves a comeback story. Everybody does.
Welcome back to Foster and Feds and Fighting, and we talk about growth and positivity on this channel. It's been a minute, but we're back for this Christmas edition. We're just gonna break it down on what Christmas meant to me as a foster child growing up, right? So, like I always say though, never get comfortable being comfortable, because at any given moment, life itself can change. So accept the good with the good and the bad, that too shall pass. Always keep your head up and your chest out dealing with any situation. Life's tough and life's hard, and we all want it at the same pace right there in our face. But let me tell you something, you gotta put in work. You always have to stay disciplined to what you believe in. Today I want to talk about like some of the things and some of the ways that I grew up in foster homes, right? Also, I want to talk about how it made me who I am to this day, even about these holidays, right? So, growing up in foster homes, first of all, growing up with my parents, I remember, I don't know if I talked about it this one time, but I remember we were poor, right? We're like the typical Mexican family. We were poor. We didn't have nothing. I think mom was a worker. Dad was an alcoholic. I don't know what he did, but sometimes he'd be out for work. So, but I remember growing up though with my brother. I remember sitting down watching cartoons. At this time, mind you, we didn't know English. So at this time, we were just some little bices, you know what I'm saying? Living life like some little bices. But we would be watching cartoons. We'd be having to get the like the welfare, I guess they call it as WIC now, when they give you the boxes with cheese, cereal. You know, we never got the good cereal, which, I mean, to us, we wanted the good cereal, which we just mostly say we wanted the sugar, right? But I remember growing up, a lot of people do this. Like, we would put so much sugar in our cereal that it would turn pink. I remember precisely drinking pink milk because we put so much sugar in our cornflakes. I remember those kind of little things growing up. You know, I stick to those. Those really stick to me because I think, like, man, I've been poor, right? Really poor. But it wasn't different. It was normal. I didn't know we were poor. I just thought this is how people just lived. And I really believed that in my heart. I believed like that for a very long time. So, like, I think around 10 years old, I had mentioned that before, is when I finally learned the English language, where I understood what years were, what years meant. That's when I knew I was 10 years old. And that was in, 90? But anyways, so I remember we would be going to school, right, in Oakdale, California. And I remember we're like the poor little Mexican kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't think our clothes were up to par or whatever. I think they might have been a little lightweight dirty or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't just us. Like I said, the school I was going to, a lot of the Mexican kids were like that. It was normal. So it wasn't anything different. I didn't feel any left out. But what I do remember, I remember one time, I don't know what grade it was. I don't know what grade it is, but I do specifically remember. So we used to watch, like I said, on Saturdays or whatever days, we used to watch cartoons all day, right? And remember, back then there was this cartoon called Thundercats. I don't know if you guys are going to remember that, but if you're born in the 80s like I was, you're going to know the Thundercats. So I remember, you know, He-Man, Thundercats, the G.I. Joes, My Little Pony, a whole bunch of the Care Bears were even out, cartoons of them. So anyways, I remember it was around Christmas time. It hadn't been around Christmas though, but I remember one time my brother's teacher, right? She had hella love for us, or she seen how like she must have seen how either we were dressed or knowing that we were poor and they didn't really have much. But I remember one time, right? I think she would, I believe, I'm not sure, I'd have to talk to my brother about it, but I believe she had went to our house and she gave my brother the main character out of Thundercats. It was Lionel. I think that's what she gave him. She gave him Lionel, right? And then it's just for me being his brother, she brought a gift for me and gave me it was the, I don't know his name, Pantera, I think. But it was the one that did the nunchucks. That's the one she gave me. And man, that childhood, right, that right there, like you gotta understand where I'm coming from. I didn't get it. I didn't get why my brother's teacher would come from school and gives us gifts, right? I didn't know that until later on growing up. I got it. I was like, man, that's bless that teacher's heart because she put a memory in my life for the rest of my life. I'm 43, so she put a memory in my life for the rest of my life about how a person can show love that don't even really have to know you like that. And man, that was the coolest thing I've ever. That was the coolest thing to me growing up. That was right there while I was living with my parents' house before my mom had passed away, right? So I was, man, that to this day still warms my heart when I think about it. That was cool. She didn't have to do that. She don't know what kind of an impact she made to someone like me, maybe my brother or whatever, right? So that is one thing that I do solely remember growing up before I got into foster homes about the teacher, my brother's teacher, right? Charles Gracie, baby, represent. But anyways, that was one memory of Christmas I do remember growing up. I remember also I was talking to my brother the other day about like how our family, the Mexican family, right? How we would all be gathered up. We would be tamales, mole. You know what I'm saying? It was normal. It was just a normal day to us, but we didn't understand the significance of what it was going to be growing up later on in life, like how I live life now. Um, because I think when I think about life for reals, I think since I didn't know no better and I had no worries, I think that was must have been the happiest time of my life around Christmas. That must have been one of the happiest times of my life around Christmas because the other memories I have now, this is later on when I got into foster homes, I was in there for a while. Um, I'm gonna tell you guys something right here. I've been in foster homes where foster parents had biological kids and where foster homes that didn't have biological kids and we were their only foster kids or whatever, right? And to be honest with you, you get treated different. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care even if the foster parent tells you they won't treat you different. They just treat you different. I don't know why. It's human nature. We do that. Not that everybody's like that, because I've seen people show love where it doesn't matter if you're blood or not, right? Me. But what I'm saying is, I've seen it. I was a product of that. I've seen it happen. I in foster homes I lived in. So to me, it always made me feel some type of way. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, and now that I'm older, I get it. I mean, shit, I can't be mad about it. It is what it is. But I always want to tell people if you're gonna get into foster parenting, man, make sure you're in for the love. Kind of like any other job in the world. Don't just do it just for pay because the pay's cool. If the pay's cool, I don't know. I'm saying like any other job, if you when it comes to something sensitive like this, dealing with people's lives, I recommend that you do it because you do it out of your heart. Don't do it for money because the money's gonna make people like us have different outlooks of life with the way it went. And like I said, I'm not mad. It is what it is. That's what had happened, that just shaped me to who I am to this day. And I'm gonna explain how I spend holidays and what I think about holidays. So that was now my other favorite time I remember about holidays was we're just gonna do that for you guys, little jingles. But one of my favorite times in holidays was I remember this specifically because now I was at the point where well, I wasn't living in the same foster home as my brother. But the foster home, see, I went through a lot of foster homes. The foster home my brother finally ended up settling down with, he stayed there for the remainder of the time he was a foster kid, right? Well, as for me, I kept going just to foster home, foster home, foster home, foster home. If I didn't like it, I leave. If I had a problem with it, I leave. They were, if I was feeling like they were treating me right, I call my social worker, I leave. It is what it was, man. I didn't trust them no more after that. But what I do remember is that one time, because I came across some great foster families, I really did. I just ended up messing it up myself because I didn't know no better. But I do remember. I remember some of the funnest times I had with my brother on Christmas. Right, I was able to go to his foster house, and it was cool. He lived off Coffee Road right here, right across the street from Memorial Hospital. I had my foster brother Tony, rest in peace. But that is where that relationship started. But what I'm saying is, I remember going over there and it was cool, man. Like they would give me like a little gift or whatnot. It is what it is, right? But my brother would be getting blessed and it was cool because to me, the most funnest times I had, mind you, I'm a little kid. I don't understand the world yet. I don't understand life. I'm taken from my parents and my brother, the only other sibling that I understand, like that was with me all of my life, right? So I'm a split from him. So when I got to see my brother, man, it made me really happy. It made my day. It would be hard for me to sleep that night knowing I was gonna go visit my brother at his foster home the next day. Like that. That to me was like, you guys understand. Just trying to sleep that night. It was like I was waiting for Santa, just because I wanted to see somebody that I love, because I felt abandoned. I guess at that time I didn't understand abandonment yet, but I knew that. I know now that's probably what I felt. The cool thing though, I remember when I would go to my brother, we would always do this thing. We always played football. We loved football. My brother loved football. I didn't like love football, but I loved playing with my brother. So I was basically, we had this play come down. Let me run down this play. We always had this play, and it was always me and my brother against anybody else, right? And around the neighborhood kids, right? And then it was cool because even with our own foster brothers, but we always had this play. It was called the Joe Montana play. So see, my brother was Joe Montana, and I was Jerry Rice because I was quick with the feet, right? I was over the ha. You know what I'm saying? I'm so fast they call me Hurricane Hugo. That's a lie. I made that up. So what, right? I was hella fast back then. I used to think I was hella fast, right? So me and my brother had this cool little play. It's called the Joe Montana. So anytime we were on the same team, we'd be like, "Hey, Joe Montana, you ready? Let's get it." So I always look forward to doing that with my brother. That is one of my favorite childhood memories growing up around Christmas. That's one of my greatest memories growing up, is that right there alone. Because mind you, my brother ended up leaving me for 10 years, so I was stuck trying to relive happiness again. Now, let's fast forward to real life now, to this real life, and how I feel about Christmas. Okay, so look, for me, this Christmas 2023, I'm content. I'm happy. I was able to see everybody that's in my life right now, and that is what made me happy. And I was able to bless everybody that I love that's in my life at this time. I was able to bless them, and that makes me feel good. Me as a person, I think, I don't need nothing. I was telling this to my brother. I was like, look, man, I don't need nothing. Like, seriously, I think I have everything I want. And matter of fact, when I was doing bad shit, I bought me everything I want. No one needed to buy me nothing. I had whatever I dreamed of, I bought. I took. I wanted. It was mine, right? Anything. And I'm talking about anything. I'm talking about from whether it be cars, jewelry, clothing, whatever, material shit, right? So there's nothing that you can buy me or get me unless it's straight out of your heart that it's going to give me a little, because I've had stuff, and I also think about things that I have. Like, do I need that? Because I'm telling you, if I want it, I'm gonna get it. But do I need it? Because the way I live my life, there's a lot of things in my life that I don't even need, but I have. So this year, I just wanted my brother and them to be good. And my family and friends, the way we grew up, we battled through shit in life. We have family in our lifestyles that battle addiction. All I care about is the sobriety. All I care about is their well-being. That is what makes me happy. Like, that's the only thing I ask for when I pray. I ask for everybody to just be good in their health, and if they're fighting any demons in their head, to help them beat them that day, because it's a battle every day. We every day in life, life's a battle. So that's all I ask for, is for my people to be good. That's all I care about, is for my people to be good. In 2024, I'm coming. I'm talking myself to coming out of retirement so I can do more competitions, or not more, but just do some, right? Because I'm not gonna hold back on talents that I have that I don't understand yet. But like I said, for my Christmas, the way I grew up, and this goes for my birthday too, because I like it makes me feel selfish that on my birthday people make it about me, and it always bothered me. And the reason why it bothered me, some of my people never understood, like, why does it bother me so much? It's because I swear, like, after my brother went to prison, right? In reality, that shit fucked my head up. It messed it up so much because I felt like it made me feel like I'm not important no more. No matter what, someone else is balancing. My brother's going through some shit that I could never understand. And my life, or my birthday, or my special day that would be for me, it doesn't matter no more. There's other things in my life that matter more. So I always felt ashamed, like when people try to make it about Hugo, like, oh, it's your birthday. I always felt some type of way about it, like, man, don't celebrate me. Let's celebrate us together or whatever, right? But with that being said, I had a couple friends that I had to understand, and then they're telling me, you know what, that's selfish that you don't let us spend this day that we want to spend with you. So it made me start, because I had a friend tell me that one time, man, like we want to spend our time with you. That is the point of this. And so with that being said, I started opening up more. I don't like to brag about that it's my birthday, but if I could spend my day with you and just have fun, I'm good with it. I love it. Um, that's how I treated Christmas. I treat Christmas like this. Like, look, man, believe me when I say I'm good. Let's not forget what Christmas really means, right? And I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it's about this or that because your belief might not be my belief. But I'm gonna tell you what it does mean. To me, at least, it means love and family. That's what it means, and it means taking pictures. It means making memories because when we're all gone, that's all that you're gonna have left. When I'm dead, you're gonna just say, you know what? Every time we're around here, we had a great time, man. Let's make those memories. So I get it. You guys, the world, not you specifically, but the world wants what they want, right? I mean, I believe it's for the kids, but you also have to understand how you spoil your kids. You know what I'm saying? Don't make them greedy. Don't make them think that they deserve anything. Let them know that hard discipline and work is going to get you anything. You know what I'm saying? So by being an example, you do that. I remember one time they told me, or I think my mother-in-law yesterday, when I seen her, she said something in the sense of, "I'm glad you really came. I'm surprised you came." I visited her, right, and I told her, I go, look, I'm not no role model, but I'll be here to inspire you. So if I can be here to make your day, then I'm going to do that. So Christmas to me always meant to be around family. But for a long time, I wanted to be by myself because I felt like I didn't have family. I had to make my own family. Um, I'm alright with that. I love it. The people that are in my life, I love it. I love them. So like I said, man, for growing up as a foster kid, it kind of messed me up in Christmas because I felt, I guess, I knew we were different. I knew we were all different. Not just me. I knew we were all different. I just hope no one went through the same experiences I went through by feeling alone or whatever they felt like. So, like I said, I changed stuff up for my life. So that's what I'm saying. This Christmas to me was probably one of the best Christmases because I was able to bless the people that I love, and I was able to see everybody that's in my life right now that I love. So, with that being said, man, y'all stay blessed. Y'all don't ever take shit for granted because we're not gonna be here forever. Um, and if for 2024, I told my people this: we're doing it different next year. I promise you that. Next year, we all gathering up. We're doing it bigger than we did. Um, but anyway, so look, so we'll have family, right, that go through whatever they go through. But what I told myself this year, what I'm gonna be the rock to every one of my family and friends that are going through anything. Because even though I might not at this moment be going through anything in life, vices or whatnot, but I want to make sure and let them know that there's always gonna be someone for them. When I'm around, there's always gonna be someone there for them, no matter what it is in life. Even my jiu-jitsu family, I know sometimes I always tell them, you know what, to you guys I might be training partner, but to me you guys are family. You guys don't understand me. We do this, we do what we do, and not everybody's gonna get it, and it's cool. But aside from our academy in real life status, I'm probably like one of the oldest cats there, but I know a lot of life. I know a lot of experiences. So if anyone goes through anything, I just want to make sure and let them know that I'm always going to be there for them regardless. I don't don't ever be embarrassed and don't ever be ashamed to ask for help or don't ever feel like no one's there for you because I'm gonna tell you something. If I'm in your life, all you gotta do is reach out and call me and I'm gonna be there. I promise you that. I just want you guys to have the best 2024. My motto for 2020 is gonna be this. I done already told some of my family. I say, you know, it's gonna be worry less and do more. And when I say do more, create more memories with people you love. You know what I'm saying? Man up back relationships that were good if they're meant to be mended back. If not, it is what it is, right? But no matter what, just continue on being that good person you be. Real quick, what I did this year also, like I said, I'm here to create memories. I'm here to let my people know we're doing it different. You know what I'm saying? I might be the only one, but it doesn't matter. We're doing it different. So what I did this year, and it was pretty neat, and I love this. This is cool because I had an idea. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna end up. I go next year in 22 from buy me a Grinch costume. I'm gonna go right there to my niece, and then I'm gonna, you know what I mean? We'll walk. But then I was sitting there one day and I was thinking like, man, look, I'm gonna buy it right now. So I ended up buying the costume, and I ended up doing it for my niece, my nephew. I went to my academy. I told them, man, I want to come in as the Grinch. I don't want to. They said, all right, Hugh, let's do this. Hey, so the thing that made me the happiest is putting smiles on all these people's faces. If I can do that, I can live life like that. That to me, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's built like me. You guys are you, and I am me. I'm just chasing my childhood dream of being ninja. Once again, I'm plugging in Charles Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Modesto Academy, baby, Coffee Road, in Briggsmore. But anyways, if I could make you smile, if I could put, like I said, man, if I could make you smile and make you laugh, it's my pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Because through laughter, we shall succeed in life. Other than that, y'all stay blessed and let's get it, baby. If I could tell you one thing in life, just one thing in life, it's going to be, won't you leave smiles behind? No matter what anybody goes through, a smile and a laugh can always change their day. So with that being said, y'all stay blessed. Don't always be the Grinch. Be better than that. Let's get it.